Hey guys, Footybird here, back with another episode of WWE Supercard Season 2. So got a little bit of the old intro there mentioned in Season 2, and boom, I missed a day. I really don't care. But there's a couple things I want to address in this video. It's one of my, usually when I become upset with Supercard in general, I like to just ponder my thoughts, and I try to stay calm, but at this point, I'm not feeling the game, and I'm gonna continue playing it because I'm playing at a healthy pace for me right now. I'm not grinding as much as I used to. Oh, I got a Dean Ambrose. That's pretty cool. I'm not grinding as much as I used to, and I'm just playing the games in little spurts, which is kind of weird for me because I still remember when this game came out in August of 2014. I played it like crazy, and I played it like crazy for over a year straight. I took a little bit of a break before Season 2 came out just because we all need a break, a little bit of a break, but I still came back and grinded the game like crazy. And at this point in Supercard, guys, I like playing the game, but I just don't have that urge. Which brings me to the main topic of, is Supercard becoming really stale? Because in my honest opinion, Supercard is becoming incredibly stale at this point. If we take it from an outside perspective, I feel like we need to do something with quick games. Quick games are fun and everything, but eventually they lose their touch. Like, I'm going to have little bullet points of what I'm discussing. First, I'm going to discuss the quick game issue. And then I'm going to address the event issue. The amount of events we have. And then I'm going to address, is Supercard getting the shaft? And getting the shaft, what I'm talking about is in terms of NHL Supercard and MyNBA getting all this good stuff and cool stuff, and comparing Supercard Season 2 back to Supercard Season 1. So the first point I wanted to go over was about the quick game issue. I have no problem with quick games. Quick games are optional. You can play some. You can play as many as you want. You can play as little as you want. There's no really penalty for not playing quick games. The only penalty is you're not going to pull as many good cards if you don't play as many quick games. I mean, that's the only drawback. And what I want to discuss was, I saw MyNBA just released Blacktop Challenge, which isn't too bad of a mode. I like it. There's a small percentage chance that you're going to get one of them star cards or one of them legendary cards. But it's just an alternative to quick games, which is pretty awesome in my opinion. I don't think NHL Supercard has something like that out. But it just seems like at this point, MyNBA gets all the good stuff. And hats off to MyNBA. I played the game a good bit. I've kind of taken a back seat to MyNBA now that Supercard, since I came back to Supercard. But it just seems like there needs to be something other than quick games for us to do. And to get to another point about events, is there too many events? I feel like an event every weekend, it's just, I don't know. I have so much stuff going on, and the weekends are usually my only time of really pretty much freedom. And when an event comes around, it has to pretty much take up my whole weekend. I wish they would scale the events down from 4 days? Yeah, so 96 hours. I wish they would scale it down to 48 hours. I know they're testing out these flash events, which are taking over all this week. Flash events. It's just something I wish that they would scale back the original events, or do an event every 2 weeks. It's just, I don't know. I just don't like doing an event every week. Even if they did split up the event card like they already have, I do not enjoy every 2 weeks. That's every week, I mean, sorry. Every week is not my, I don't know. Just at this point in my life where I'm very busy, I don't prefer it. And for my last point, comparing season 2 to season 1, I feel like in season 1 we had so many cool things released. It seems like there wasn't a stress on events. Like I already said about the event problem, I feel like we had Fusion Chamber come out, which still hasn't come out yet, which I don't understand. It's another fun dynamic to the game that they brought that they chose not to bring over yet. And you know, maybe they're waiting for WrestleMania tier to come out to bring back fusions. But for fusions to make sense for WrestleMania tier, they would have to come out in like June or July. And by that time, fusions are only going to be out for a month or so before we have a season 3 coming out. So it's just a lot of things building up to that. They have such a gold mine on their hands with this Supercard, and I feel like they don't know what to do. Or maybe they're just comfortable with the money they're making, thinking all their players are never going to leave. But eventually they're going to get to that point where once one player drops off, a lot of people leave. You know, once your friends start quitting, then you're not going to want to play anymore. I mean, it's like that in a lot of games. And like if they just would add some new things and changed a couple things, I would be right back into the game. But at this point, I probably won't play hardcore until season 3, because I'm sure they're saving some of their really cool things for season 3. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they're saving a lot of the cool things and features they're planning to add until season 3. That way they can announce all this cool stuff with season 3. But one thing I do got to give kudos to them is all this week they're having them 48-hour flash events for WrestleMania week, which is really cool. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to participate in them just because of work. But you know, that's something that I like that idea for the flash event. That's probably just going to wrap it up for this episode, guys. I don't have a lot to talk about. Before the episode ends, I might as well show you a progress on some things. I still haven't pro'd any of my cards just because I haven't played Supercard all weekend. I didn't feel like participating in RTG just because, like I said, I'm taking a little bit of a backseat, playing it at my own pace. I don't want to feel like I have to play the game. I want to pick up the game whenever I want. That's what makes the game fun. But we'll just take a quick look at how the cards look. So yeah, I'll have that him pro'd out pretty quick here real soon. And then Bailey, yeah, she's looking pretty good as well. There we go. I wanted to look at this one. Alright, so the first Bailey is done. So, I mean, if I play a little bit tonight, I should be able to pro it out. Both of them cards out, but it's 10 p.m. and I don't know. I might play a little bit, who knows. Guys, that's going to wrap up today's video, guys, and thank you all for watching. Let me know down in the comments section below if you want to add anything to what I said, or if you have a different opinion. I love to talk to you guys about it and everything. So, yep, guys, that's going to wrap it up, and I will see you all later, YouTube. See ya.